thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to gleaming State Farm Stadium, the home field of the Cardinals in Glendale, Arizona. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the UAB Blazers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Championship at stake. Fielded in the end zone. It's Presley. And he stopped at the 18. Good job by the coverage team. Back to throw. It's Fox. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
A completion makes it second down. Running back with the football. The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion makes it second and short. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Going to try to use his legs here. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking downfield, it's Fox. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Throwing off play action. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Third down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. To throw, it's Fox. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Ducks line up with a first and goal. Looking to throw here. Touchdown, Ducks. They draw first blood in this national title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards out of the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that previous play. Looking for a receiver. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking right, this one caught. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read, and the result is a first down and a big gain.
And the Blazers with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaking free at the 35. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's 2nd down after that completion. He's going to hand this off. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Quick throw, testing the middle. Touchdown, UAB. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Went after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Presley. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. Back to throw. It's Fox. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And they get the completion. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Back to throw again. And the completion made. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Looking to throw. It's Fox. Looking for his back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. Extending the playmaker.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Wants to throw it. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
The Blazers offense retakes the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Past the 30. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The back's got it. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive, and now it's 1st and goal.
The Blazers are going to keep this drive rolling. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Blazers!
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
UAB 14, Oregon 7.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Presley. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Looking to pass, it's Fox. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
He's running out of time here. On the run here. Lets it go. And this time it's complete. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
First down and 10. Run it here. It's the running back of the ball. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Keeping it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And he'll set up to throw. Looking deep down the right side. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, here on 4th down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
And the Blazers are moving quickly down the field. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the runner takes off to his right. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, UAB.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Presley. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally to get some points out of this possession? Has the first down and more. Shoots one tackler and picks up first down yardage.
Well, nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James, throwing DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Going to scramble now. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he slings it deep back to the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And here's the handoff. Ball carrier tackled there.
Boy, 2nd and forever. Everyone in the stadium's expecting a pass, but instead they run the ball for big yards. And I'll tell you what they've done, Chris. They've given themselves a chance, a real chance here now on 3rd down.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. And someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, it's Fox. That's reeled in. It's Pryor. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes a quick catch. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Blazers are in the red zone. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. The receiver grabs it. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. It's 3rd down for the offense. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Makes a quick grab. When he didn't get there, the defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Presley. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Fox. Snags the quick throw. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball for 31. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks like he's going to run it. He's got the first down and more. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, UAB.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Contact as he let the ball go. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Off the play fake on first down. Blitz and a quick sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
An important third down attempt for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's fourth down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Blazers looking to keep this drive moving. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. It's a bootleg looking to throw. On the move now. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Presley. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Back to pass. It's Fox. Defense is coming after him. With the catch, it's Webb. If they get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
He's brought down, but that strong stiff arm helped him for the first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Powering through. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Advisors offense retakes the field now. That last possession produced a field goal, but more importantly, it milked the clock, and they do that again. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Run down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second and goal for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Blazers. This offense really clicking.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Presley. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking for some space. It's Webb. As the first down is still going. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw. It's Fox. The pass rush closing in. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's...
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Pass caught. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
The AT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So incomplete pass on 2nd down. Sets up a 3rd and inches. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out, it's Presley. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking downfield, it's Fox. The pocket breaking down. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. He hands it off from the gun. He's got the first down and still motoring. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
What a big gain by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Runs through the defender. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Moves out of the pocket. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but a huge gain by the offense to grab momentum heading into the final quarter. Well, Kirk, UAB has the lead here. We're just one quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made over the middle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Bringing pressure. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He lets it rip. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Oregon.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Using his legs on the scramble. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
Heck of a job by this defense sitting back in nickel. Good job of keeping the eyes on that quarterback when he took off the scramble. He's got a long way to go to pick up this 1st down now on 4th down.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying for a 4th down completion. On the move now. And he's brought down, but there was a flag in the field. Did the defense get a quick start?
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. From the shotgun, drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Ball handed to the running back. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
6th play of the drive coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. And he's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looking for his back. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Well, here we go, Chris. Talk about a game-changing play by this defense. Maybe a momentum-stealing play. I mean, there's still work to be done here. But this defense has given their offense a shot to maybe get back into this game.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Scanning the field, it's Fox. He's running out of time here. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Pryor. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. The short hands. It's Pryor. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to throw it again. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught over the middle. It's Pryor. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. To throw, it's Fox. It's a quick grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. You're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. force him to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Ducks! What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21, and that's good work by the coverage team. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Quick completion with the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the left side. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And the Blazers will line up on 1st and 10. Leaning on the run game here. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, UAB. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fielded in the end zone. It's Presley. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Dropping back, it's Fox. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Webb. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. A deep shot, but he paid for it. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Pressure is coming. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. Up by 2 possessions here. They have a chance to put the game on ice right now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Can he get there on the ground? And the Blazers look to keep this drive moving.
Chris, just so impressive. As much focus as there is on quarterbacks and wide receivers in the passing game, at the end of the day, to win a national championship, there's going to come a critical 3rd down where you got to rely on your offensive line. The opponent knows you're going to run. You still do it. They convert, and I think that may be it.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. The last team standing on the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the UAB Blazers.